Hi Rajveer, so you tried fields with big trees from your memory and a dusty sky. The colors used are quite relevant to what, like, they're very obvious. The choice of colors is very obvious in terms of different elements of landscape. Now, being an abstract artist, you must be able to think out of box, and you must explore different possibilities. Like the trees, they don't always have to be green. The fields, they don't always have to be yellow ochre or green. So you could have, done something more, added your own imagination to it, making it not so obvious. I'll explain you how the abstract art works. So if you want to cross a street, the simplest way is to cross straight, right? But to make it more complicated, maybe you turn a little right and then left and then cross with a pattern, right? So with this painting, what you did is you crossed it straight, but I want you to cross it in an unusual manner, which usually, like, if I ask a normal person to paint fields and trees and a dusty sky, probably they would use the similar color palette, and probably they would use a similar style. So what are you doing different as an abstract artist when compared to a general audience? So that is what you need to keep in mind. What you did is not wrong, but what you did is not challenging. It's not showing me your artistic skills. It's not showing me that you can think critically. It's not showing me that you are not afraid to explore, right? Secondly, using colors right off the tube, especially the greens, never do that. We never use colors right from the tube. At some places you did mix the colors, like here, that is working fine, and on the top, but still kind of not very much fond of the color scheme chosen and the way it has been applied, the colors has been applied. The only area in the entire painting which is interesting is this small grass area, the dry grass area here in the bottom. I feel like I like this part, meaning it's okay. Now the other thing is about composition. So you did cropping of trees, which is good. You did but overall division, see this height, okay, versus this height, versus this space, this space, this space. So it's like equally distributed. I cannot see anything which is really small. Maybe this part or this green field could be really thin. So even variety in shapes are missing. Even all the circles here are almost of the same shape, size. This three especially. This is a little smaller, but not too small so that I can actually, my brain could work like, okay, this is a smaller area, this is a bigger. Overall, I know it's a difficult thing. Abstract is not at all easy. It needs a lot of, self assessment. You need to assess yourself. Am I doing whatever I'm doing? Is it like a normal thing that any other person will do, or it is something really creative that is really difficult for a normal audience to understand or think about or can do? So you need to actually work more on this. Do smaller studies. If you are not sure, share the smaller studies here with me online. Take your time. You don't have to finish the course in hurry, but I want you to learn, because abstract is the most difficult subject, though it looks like the most simplest, but trust me, it is the most difficult. So you need to work accordingly, and Just if you have any comments or anything that you want to share after my review, please feel free to share, because then later classes will be doing more of complete abstract paintings. So the concepts or the different aspects must be clear.